Hello there, welcome back to Let's Play Rainbow Six Siege. Today we'll be taking a look at Kapkan, one of the Spetsnaz operators who is a defender. Let's get to his operator video, shall we?
These soldiers think their training will keep them alive. They break down doors and come through windows, weapons drawn. They check the corners, watch each other's backs, and give the all clear. But it's too late. They forgot the first rule of survival. A real hunter always watches where he steps.
Kapkan is our best operator for this kind of situation. His signature entry denial devices will help you neutralize enemies as they attempt to breach.
Kapkan's real name is Maxim Basuda. He is a Spetsnaz member and a defender. He was born in Kovrov, Russia of the USSR on May 14, 1979. For the beginning of this video, I'm going to just show off setting up as Kapkan, which is a big part of playing him. I prefer to roam as a defender. Kapkan is not very fast. He is a 3-armor, 1-speed operator. That means he makes quite a lot of noise when he moves around, and he's not very fast. Although, 1-speed operators did get a slight buff to their speed.
Op 4 has located the biohazard container.
What it does mean, though, is Kapkan can trade pretty well with body shots, unless you're up against another 3-armor operator with an assault rifle. When setting up, you want to know where you're placing your traps exactly. Where people will be going, where you'll be funneling them to, how you're going to be getting them to come to the entrance. You might even want to put them in some cheeky spots where people wouldn't expect something to be there. Kapkan is a bit of a weak operator right now. At release, he was pretty powerful because people weren't used to countering him, but by now everyone can counter him really easily and knows where his traps are. His traps also originally did kill in one hit and killed everyone around them, but now they simply deal about half health. They also used to have a brighter red light and a big screw on the other side of them that gave away where they are. Those aren't there anymore because it was just felt that it gave people too much of a chance to see where Kapkan's traps were.
Op 4 has failed to find the biohazard container.
Kapkan can also be good for anchoring, of sitting in the objective and just waiting as people set off his traps, and then taking them out when they're low on health and try to trade with them. Now, if someone is low on health and hits a trap, it will just blow them up and kill them.
Container. Secure the room.
A good spot you can put them at is behind doors or windows where there's a shield, because people might not expect it and they'll jump over it and then get blown up. I like to put all of my traps at ankle length. You can actually determine if you want it to go at the top, the middle, or bottom of a door. Sometimes in the middle people can crouch under it, and for the top of the door, you'd have to stand and get hit by it. Or no, not top of the door, middle and then bottom. I prefer bottom because people are more likely to trip it. The only way to really miss it is if they break a door to 2 parts and then vault through it. Sometimes you can make it. As I said, Kapkan's not exactly powerful. I don't play him too often, and getting footage of him is kind of difficult.
Now. He's out, like, he's standing free. Okay, he just ran away, so don't go for it.
It's difficult because of...
Ran left.
A lot of it is just waiting for people to fall for your traps, and people don't really fall for them anymore.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Ash is gonna come through the ceiling hatch, most likely.
His guns aren't very powerful.
Glad is coming around, Glad is coming around.
Has a decent submachine gun, and he also has a shotgun.
Nice.
The shotgun is pretty weak, but has a fast fire rate.
Ash is in, and Buck is in as well.
Op 4, last op standing. All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
Now, if somebody is hit by one of your traps, since it damages them, you get an injure assist or a kill assist if they go down or die.
Enemy located. First floor.
That way, Kapkan can soften people up for the rest of the team.
Bomb diffuser in place.
You usually don't want to put all of your traps in one area because of if someone doesn't go that way, then they're just completely useless. You can, though, at times, if you think you know where they're going to be coming from. You can also do it if you want to completely close off a space because of, even if they aren't going to fall for the traps, they have to deal with them. Which means they'll have to shoot them and give away that they're coming from that direction.
Mission failure.
And since people spread out their traps so much, they might not expect a little bit of a gauntlet of traps and just keep falling for them. Shield operators can be a bit tricky to deal with as a defender. Kapkan thankfully has C4 that he can throw. Now, shield operators especially are good against Kapkan because of the shield now. Originally when the game came out, explosions just went straight to the shield. Now, however, they do not. Instead, shields provide protection from explosions and reduce damage.
Something stupid coming right up.
But if you don't have a shield, fair game. It also means that shield operators can just walk through Kapkan's traps, and they will blow up but not really take much damage. And here's a claymore in the bottom left.
One friendly operator
I didn't see that at the time. Kapkan, the trap master, falling for a trap is a bit poetic. And for poetic justice, the same person who planted the trap that got me fell for my trap. So we kind of traded.
Protect the biohazard container.
Sound is always very key in Rainbow Six Siege.
Last operator standing.
So something I did a little bit right there is called pre-firing. Before you turn a corner, start firing your gun. So a bullet will be coming out of the chamber of your gun, or out of the barrel of it, the instant you come around the corner. Here's also some blind firing. I know exactly where the enemy is going to be, where their entrance is, how they have to come up the steps, up into the airplane. So I can just fire blindly to the wall and know I'll hit someone. That happens quite a lot in Siege. You see it where people will just wall bang, is what the term is called. It's where you shoot someone through any sort of destructible surface. Wall banging can be a little bit difficult to get used to, but it's a big part of Siege. Especially when people get marked, what you'll do is wait. As soon as they get marked, fire right there. So that was just showing I got an assist on that. Here was just a funny rush. He didn't blow up because he had a shield, but also he can't withstand 4 people rushing at him all at once. Poor Blitz.
I've located the hostile.
You can stack characters with traps on one team so that people have a gauntlet to go through. You can do with Kapkan, Legion, and Frost, for example. Then they have to deal with bear traps, toxic venom mines, and then your explosives. It can be really frustrating for people. It can also be a way to counter hackers, because they'll just run through and get hit by the traps and take damage and die.
Hostiles eliminated.
Ha! Welcome, Matt.
What a tense moment. Oh no, the enemy fell for my trap and is dead. Now I can just run through and defuse the bomb. But that is Kapkan.
Diffuser located.
We'll be taking a look at another operator or map soon. But this is the defender Kapkan. I'll be seeing you next time in Let's Play Rainbow Six Siege. Bye now.
Down to 15 seconds. 10 seconds to go. Then further access to the biohazard container. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.